That's what I'm going to start doing more with my spare time. We need to get out and get some exercise, you know, so instead of just going to a gym and just jumping up and down in the same place like an idiot, I thought, you know, it's better go out in nature, go out and explore, be part of it. Instead of just being inside of an air-conditioned building, why not just go out and be a part of all this greenery? I love it. You can really feel like the air smells more clean when you're inside of a forest like this. And you just feel better, feel more positive. Yeah, I'd like to get a little bit more in shape, and I thought, you know, I'm going to start coming out here a couple times a week at least. Take a good hour or two walking here. I could probably jog through here if I wanted to, but, you know, there's like spider webs and stuff. It's good to be able to see those things before you just run into them. But this is a Florida Zone 10 forest hammock. And you can see those trees up there. It's got all these like ferns and other trees that will grow on top of the tree, kind of like a parasite almost. Sometimes there's symbiotic relationships though. But Irma did a lot of destruction to this area as far as trees wise. A lot of trees went down. But I know a lot of the trees went down here, but some of the bigger ones, they're strong, they have good root system. They did pretty well, but you do see like this one here fell down, a big one. But that's not the end of the world. I mean, you have all these trees underneath that are just waiting to get that light. So now they'll take over and that cycle begins over again. Part of me is kind of jumpy. I probably imagine it's going to be jumpy. Not much I can do about that unless I spend some money. Money that I don't have to spend. I've been wanting to take a vacation. Haven't took one in a long time. I want to see some of my old friends I haven't seen in like over 23 years. Go back to my hometown and see how some of the old friends are doing. I have noticed a few stray cats in here. I guess it's not the worst place in the world for them to be. There's probably some food out here that they could use. They could probably eat the lizards, and I'm sure there's some rodents. I don't know about vegetarian-wise what they could eat out here. I guess I imagine they'll find some things, but kind of sad, but it's not the worst place in the world for them to be. Do see some people coming out, leaving food out for them. But I wouldn't do that. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, I just love all the green out here. There's this one trail that I go to, and every time I walk on the trail, I see the same snake. Like, I know his little hideout. Look right there, you see the food for the cats. Yeah, I've seen the same snake over and over again, like 3 times when I go on a certain part of the trail. I know his tendencies, but you know, I don't hurt anything unless I have to. So I'll just let him pass by. I don't think he's poisonous. He was like looked like one of these black snakes. But now, if I was hungry, that'd be a different matter. If I was starving, got no other food, I guess I would have to eat them. But I'm not in that situation. What has taken over is, you see here, this is the air potato. It's like this vine that goes out of control, and you'll see like these bulbs. They look like little potatoes. They are everywhere in here. You can see that's one of them growing. These guys right here are so aggressive growing. I put them in a plastic bag before. Close the bag, no sunlight, nothing. You'll see like 50 feet of roots just come out of the sucker, and it's not getting anything. So these are really aggressive growing. These are like a steroid, actually. They use them as like a birth control, I've heard. Yeah, really aggressive. I think it's called Diosclera bulbifera. And I heard some types are edible. The Aborigines would have to run it through a stream overnight. It would pull the toxins out. That's the only way you can really eat something like this. But some are more poisonous than others, so I wouldn't recommend to even try. But I have heard is if you get bit by a snake, you can rub this on a snake wound and it could draw the poisons out or be like an antidote. So it does have its uses. They use this in birth control pills. I've heard it being used in cancer drugs, but it's invasive, as you can see. It took over almost every tree. I've came here to try to rip down some of these, but it's just impossible. You need a whole army to come through here, pull this stuff out. Look, if you didn't know any better, that would look like a potato, right? These things are everywhere, and they are totally a nuisance here because they drown out all the good sunlight, not let all the other things come up. That's just huge. They took over. I was out here a month ago and I was just getting ripped by mosquitoes. They were ripping me up. Not too bad today. Maybe because it's still hot. Yeah, my sunlight's coming out here. He's like, Dad, let's go walk in the trees. But most of this area, you won't find trees like these anymore. All been ripped out. I saw a couple sleeping bags out here. Imagine some people going through some tough times. Saw a tent. Going on the trails less traveled right here. I don't really think this is much of a trail. Life after nuclear. Once upon a time, the whole world was a pristine place. You could drink the water from any stream. You could eat the food from any area. And there would be nothing wrong with it. Then one day man discovered nuclear. And the whole world changed from that day. I think it was Blanche that said that they didn't even know when they let off the first atomic bomb. They thought there was a chance that it could even destroy the world. Like the first one, just one. And they still took the chance.